How's it going here in 2024 in the Joe Biden presidency? How are we doing? How is Joe Biden? Is he alive? We're not really sure. Is he a hologram? Probably. And I want to play for you Joe Biden at a speech earlier today with just a little oopsie. We'll see if you can pick up on that. Watch.
Imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. Pause.
4 more years. 4 more years.
4 more years.
What's the audience?
Pause.
Maybe in a hip hop culture. Is that possible? Is that what the pause?
No Diddy.
Yeah, is that what the pause is from? He's just like, he goes, I said something kind of questionable.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause. Can we redo this? Oh, it's live. There are people in front of me. Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, guys, it was not that they were scripting the 4 more year chant. That couldn't possibly be it, that at the exact same time he says, pause, because that's what it says on the teleprompter, the people in the audience start chanting 4 more years.
It must be in brackets, too. Like,
Yes.
This isn't like he keeps doing this, and you would think they go, hey, the things that are in brackets, those are for you.
I think that's for emphasis.
I guess, but you're like, he's probably, like, I've seen him do this exact gaffe, like, multiple times. Like,
Yes.
it's the I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Well, which version of Biden is this? Because that was probably a few clones ago.
I don't
Like
yeah,
the
that I don't know. It is crazy. I watched an interview of him from 4 years ago, and he's pretty lucid in comparison. Like
In comparison.
but you're like 4 years ago, you're like, man,
Yes.
it's like the degree to which it's, I mean, again, I've been doing a joke about it where he's the only 81-year-old man who we will just like treat horribly. Like, remember when he fell off the bike and everybody's like, he's the only 81-year-old man who falls off a bike and everybody's like, you stupid idiot, you fell off a bike.
I guess I should feel a little bit guilty for
No, I mean,
laughing
he's
at
the
that.
president, so he's like, he's in this. It's fair game.
It is
because
fair
you're
game.
like,
Fair game.
Right.
you're the president, but you're just like, if he wasn't the president, he'd be like,
I've never liked him. Like the crime bill infuriated me in the 90s. He's a plagiarist. And but I was watching an old interview with him not too long ago. It was the Colbert interview. I remember when I saw that first came out, it was 2015. I remember feeling somewhat remorse for him.
Yeah.
Because he was like a man who's made a career out of grief.
Yeah.
He's lost his wife.
Right.
And stuff. So he's always exploiting his own grief.
Yeah.
I remember feeling bad. And he spoke well comparatively, what we have now.
He's not even just exploiting his own grief. He's just lying about his own grief as well. His son, Beau, has apparently died in all sorts of different ways in combat and also
His uncle
didn't happen.
His uncle was eaten by cannibals.
His uncle was, which has now apparently caused bad relations with Papua New Guinea.
really?
They're like really
Last
mad.
thing we needed. Come on.
Like, yeah, those guys are a bunch of third world savages. They're like, are you joking?
I mean, they should be happy for any sort of relevancy. They should be, as someone who's from Canada, I go, just when they're talking about you in America, just take that. That's a win, okay?
Thanks, Biden.
Take the win, yeah. So I want to play another check-in. We do a thing on this program called Welfare Check. Welfare Check on Joe Biden for the second time in, I think, a couple weeks. Joe Biden was like, freedom over democracy! Watch.
Are you ready to choose freedom over democracy for democracy?
What? I keep trying to, like, I would personally, I don't think that the two are opposites, so I don't know how you choose one. I do prefer freedom, and I don't like democracy, but how does one choose freedom over democracy? I'm still...
that is a weird, like, if kind of and or choice
Right.
or whatever, like, it's this or that.
Classic. It's just classic. When did he say he compared white kids to poor kids or something? He had that gaffe
poor kids are just as capable as white kids.
Right, this is,
You're like, wait.
his favorite. This is what he does. His brain is mush. It is abuse. Like
But,
we're watching.
Someone wrote that, though. That's the thing is, like, that last one.
Very true.
Like, the last one, maybe, I don't know about he might have been going off the cuff here, but someone wrote that.
great
He was
point.
reading that.
Yeah,
That's a great point.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
the
great
person who
point.
wrote that's not 81. Like, they're probably in their 40s or something. So what are they doing?
It's probably a secretary.
Yeah,
Karine.
That's the problem with the DEI hires.
I guess.
Yeah.
You're not getting the brightest of the bunch.
They're not sending their best.
But they applaud. Like his crowd. They're also probably told to applaud, like it's a late night show.
Yeah.
But they all agree, like that sounds good. We like it.
Yeah.
Run with that. Yeah.
Clapping seals. Yes. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.